Imagine you and I are having a conversation. I do this. And I point this spotlight right in your face. Now, you're going to do one of two things. You're either going to go, ah, right? Or if you and I were close enough, you would actually push me away and just say, get out of here. But what if I take that spotlight and I just put it on myself, right? You're gonna still be able to listen to what I have to say. Well, in my 30 years of working with people, I've discovered that there is one word that acts exactly like this spotlight, and it has the same effect on our relationships. That one word is you. Y-O-U. And we've all been taught in our communication classes to use I statements. I feel blank when you blank, right? Start out with the I. But here's what I discovered after my 30 years of working with patients. That doesn't work very well because we all have built-in U meters, and your brain is actually just going to pick it up. So what I encourage people to do, instead of saying, I feel angry when you don't listen to me, I encourage people to say, I feel angry when I am not listened to, or I am not heard, or just the facts. I am frustrated when the garbage doesn't get taken out, or when there's a promise and it's not kept. So we are eliminating the spotlight on the other person, and by keeping it just on ourselves, people's defenses aren't going to go up, so they're going to be more likely to hear what it is we have to say. So that's why I've written a whole book on this. It's called The Spotlight Rule. And if you look below, you can find out the link how you can actually get a free copy of this book. That's all for today, and I'll see you on the next session.
Hey, it's Carol, and I am back with your bonus tips and tools. Now, the old formula that we all learned was I feel blank when you blank. And the problem is this still points a spotlight at the other person, and it's going to set off their U meter in their brain. So they're going to get defensive, and they're not going to listen to what we have to say. Imagine you and I are talking, and I say to you, I feel angry when you don't listen to me. The question I have for you is, how would you feel? And more importantly, what would you do? You're going to do one of two things. One, you're either going to, kind of throw your arms up and not listen to what it is I'm saying, or you might get really defensive and come after me, right? My formula uses I feel blank when I blank. So instead, what if I say I feel angry when I'm not heard? How would you feel now? Probably much better. So that's because I'm not attacking you, I'm not accusing you, and I am not blaming you. Another version is I feel blank when blank. So the old formula would have me saying, I feel angry when you don't take the garbage out. And my formula is, I feel angry when the garbage isn't taken out. This part focuses just on the facts. So let's do a quick review. The roadblock to getting people to listen to you is when you use the word you. And so we need to avoid using you in our communications. And we can do that following my spotlight rule, which keeps the spotlight on yourself or on the facts. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you, you can get a free copy of the spotlight rule. Check for the link down below in the description, and be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any future tips, tools, and rules from me.